let's get into some NBA. And of course, the donkey of the year, I'm going to run the clip. Go ahead, Da Vinci.
Listen, I see people out there defending Draymond's actions, saying, oh, it was good what he did. It was absolutely not effing okay what Draymond Green did. Okay? You listen, Draymond Green, King, as a Warriors fan, Draymond's Green actions have cost you guys big prices,
Oh, I know. Don't
games
worry.
over and
I'll
over,
wait.
right? His actions have cost, and he's not learned from it. And for you to sit there and says, okay, I am going to remove myself from the situation. Who are you, the fucking owner of the team? What are you talking about? King, we have played on basketball team growing up.
Yeah.
You have gotten into a situation with the coach.
Yeah.
What did you do? King, you didn't get up and said, I'm going to go back to the locker room. You got back there, you sit your ass on the bench, and guess what? You were still there cheering for us. Even if you weren't get put back in the game. But you get up, I'm going to remove myself, and that's supposed to be okay, and people are supposed to be okay with this. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're a grown man. You need to learn to control your emotions. It's not right on any level. It's absolutely insane that people think this is okay. You got to be more disciplined and control your actions.
You said discipline and Draymond in the same sentence?
Brother,
Oh, man,
it's
God help me.
this is absolutely ridiculous. Draymond has done this too much to the Warriors. And Draymond, you're not the same player right now, Draymond. But for some reason, I, I don't get it, brother. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
There's certain things. The NBA, go on. You know, we'll get further. Just go.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go.
Draymond, I know you probably will never see this. Somebody probably sent it to you. You know, Mr. Backpack Jump Shot. Let me explain something to you as a fan. Because nowadays, the NBA players, they hate fans. They want us to kiss their butt. They want us not to critique them, not to criticize them. Draymond, you are the third wheel. You've always been the third wheel. Now, are you the third wheel that made the Warriors the Warriors? For sure. Without you, we don't have those championships. So let me get that very clear when I say what I'm about to say.
Absolutely.
You are a bozo. You're a child in a grown man's body. You've cost us championships in certain situations. You've cost us players in certain situations where you can't control your freaking attitude and realize that you're not competing with the players on your bench. You are competing against the other team. If it wasn't for Steve Kerr, you would not have championships. Now, I'm not going to say that Mark Jackson couldn't have got that done. We all know why Mark Jackson got removed from that team. And it wasn't about his
It wasn't about
coaching
basketball.
style.
It
It
wasn't
was
about
his
basketball.
preference in people, his preference in religion, and his beliefs. Okay? Now, Draymond, you don't see Steph Curry crying. This was last year. I think y'all forget this. Draymond gets kicked out of a game. Steph Curry throws his freaking mouth guard and starts crying because he goes, why can't this grown ass man realize what he's doing to the rest of us? You're kicking people. You're doing all this extra stuff, hitting people in the face, punching your own teammates. I don't give a damn what Steve Kerr said to you. You should have sat your ass down and put the towel over your head and took it like a goddamn man. Because you know what?
Cheer for your damn team.
Yeah, because you know what? If it wasn't for the rest of those players, Steph Curry, KD, and Klay Thompson, we wouldn't even know you. This is why I said we should have traded them a long time ago. Yes, you help run the offense, Draymond, but you know what else you do? You get texts, you get kicked out of games, you do stupid things because you don't realize when to relax, bro. I personally, myself, have heard people comparing him to Dennis Rodman. And I go, you know what? Dennis Rodman had antics. You know what the difference is between Dennis Rodman and Draymond? Dennis knew his place. He knew his role. Dennis never jumped out of that. You think Dennis Rodman would have went to Pippen and said, hey, I'd win championships without you? No. Dennis would have went on his little tours, doing his crazy stuff outside of the NBA, paint his nails, dye his hair, whatever, get married to himself, whatever else. But he's not going to disturb the team. Every chance you get, Draymond, you're trying to puff your chest and make it seem like you're the reason why you guys got championships. And I hate to say this to you, bro, because I'm not an NBA champion. I'm a fan. I'm a ex-basketball player who played co-ed and high school and stuff like that, basketball and co-ed, not co-ed football, but football in high school and football outside of that, whether it was semi-pro and all that stuff. So I haven't reached your level. I didn't have your talent. Okay? So take this for
well, we're not sitting, and to keep it real, sorry, King, to keep it real, Draymond, we're not sitting here, bro. We saw your greatness. We saw your toughness. Okay?
Of course.
Right?
Listen.
When it comes to that
he had in that last game against Cleveland, where we had a chance to win Game 7, hey, he would have got MVP for that. From me personally.
Yeah. Listen, we saw your toughness. We see the dog, how you fight on the court. We appreciate that, Draymond. But we don't understand why you can't see how you punish your team sometimes with your actions.
Yeah. Grow
That's
up.
it. And for my thing is his response, the next day he was asked questions by the reporter, his response bothered me. Because as a man, when you got to know that was wrong, you got to come back out and say, you know what, that was wrong on my part. I should have stayed there with my team. I should have stayed on the bench, right? I'm saying, right? Because you should be able to calm yourself and cool yourself down. Speak, let it out. Cool. All right, cool. Or you know what you can do? When the game is done, you can go back in there and you and Steve Kerr can have a shouting match in the back of the locker room. And that's it.
Yeah.
But there's better ways to do it. But to handle it like that is unacceptable on all levels. And I don't care what anyone says. It's just wrong.
I mean, KD didn't even want to come back there. It wasn't because of anybody else but Draymond. Nobody else but Draymond. Because for some odd reason, this guy thinks that his dookie is gold. He thinks he's laying golden eggs. Buddy, if it wasn't for Steph and Klay, we wouldn't even know you, bro. You don't work in any other system. You don't work on any other team but the Warriors, bro. And yes, that's a gift and a curse. Because guess what? You are literally untradeable. Who gonna take you? So we gotta put up with your punk ass? Bro, anyways, enough of that. People, let us know what you think in the comments down below. All right?